This is gonna be like, I guess, a slow run. Practicing stuff in between. So do you do any percent at all? Because the beginning is pretty much any percent up until the supers. I'd say if you're gonna learn the Crave Quick Kill, probably just learn how to charge shot him. That's how I did it for the longest time. Not really much to say for this part. Yeah, it starts out a bit slow, but still the intro is like one of the harder parts. Here's where I do things a little bit differently. I stand on this line and then I shoot up, get rid of the blocks, and then I kind of do like an Alcatraz escape instead of jumping up to that first block and then shooting up. I think I'm the only one that does that. I don't think it's much of a time difference, but my way's probably a little slower. I really hate the climb. I lose so many runs there for no reason. Because I like to hit up or down when I'm trying to wall jump. I think it's 5 normal shots and 7 supers to kill him. At least so he doesn't his face doesn't explode off, which wastes time, I think. Alright, here's where the route starts to differ. Sometimes I'll just get this for health. Yeah, it's definitely less frustrating because you're so OP that you really can't die later on. I should have damage boosted there, but I was talking, so. Really, the only place you can really die is at Fantoon, and that's if you're really unlucky with health drops, or you don't farm for health or something. Or you don't heal, which healing is definitely a possibility, especially if you're just learning it. Alright, so you're gonna line yourself up with this wall. This is a hard trick, so. And then slightly go left. And the jump there has to be pretty precise so that you can mock ball out of that room. Otherwise you gotta go around, which is slower, but that's definitely a hard trick to get down. And if you get the quick drop, you can jump back out, but I didn't get it, so. A lot of this game is just visual cues. Like when to shoot, where to jump. And most people usually skip that. Well, like when they're starting with 100. I started with 100, so I skipped that, but a lot of the 80% players get it, I think, at first. I mean, you don't really need those missiles right now, so. Alright, you release this charge shot like right as you're walking off the edge. And that'll hit that guy. And you can probably, if you're gonna heal later, you can probably open this door now. But I guess I'll do it. I mean, supers are kind of tight in the beginning, but you don't really need them. Yeah, that's one of the tougher ones there, but there's definitely easier ones you can learn to practice on. It's not that essential when you're first learning though. Except in a few spots. Alright, I only have one super here, so I'm gonna have to missile the small crate. Yeah, there's a few like slight differences, but it's pretty much the same thing. I'm actually gonna do the charge shot, see if I can get it. I mean, because it's a lot easier to learn this way. Crouching reduces the bit of lag there. I don't know about how it is. Wow, I didn't shoot him enough, or I think that missile missed. But if you charge shot him, it'll stun his hand. And if you do it while it's down, then it makes that go a lot easier. I mean, I pretty much got it, but I think that first missile missed. Since that one shot, charge shot killed him. Was it that one where I was like 30 seconds ahead? Because if so, I PB'd by like 1 second because my Torian was super garbage. Alright, you gotta jump through that door to get these guys up here to spawn differently, so they're not in your way. Also, how's it going, Rubik's? In this jump, I always miss it, or I've been missing it recently. God knows why. Good to hear, good to hear. Usually that guy jumps over you, but sometimes he has a low jump, so... And I like to charge shot these guys. Wow, I'm surprised I got that. I'm pretty bad at that damage boost. Alright, there's gonna be like 3 crumble bridges at the bottom. After the 3rd one, that's when you want to start shooting missiles. 1, 2, 3. Or actually, I think it's right at the start of the 4th one. I guess it's more of a subconscious thing now, so... Yeah, it's definitely at the start of the 4th. You really don't need 5 supers here, but I'm just gonna get them just because. Alright, this is like where the route definitely changes, because you don't fight Crocmire in any percent or get grapple beam or anything like that. I hate Crocmire. He's like, he can waste so much time for no reason. Alright, there's a couple ways you can do this. You can hit him with 2 missiles, and then he won't like stop for a second. He'll walk 3 steps back, and then 2 for each shot after. Wow, he's like not giving me any fireballs though. I usually try to hit him before he actually starts shooting though. Like that. Then you watch him die for a little bit. And if you're charging, you're gonna walk against this wall and then shoot angled up, and it'll open the door across the room. That'll allow you to shine spark through the next room, which is what Wasp wants. A lot of shine sparks. But I have a tendency to miss it. I've been getting a little bit better. Again, there's a visual cue. I use the line on the background. power bombs equipped here, so it takes less select hits to get to the grapple beam. And then I'm gonna try the shine spark here. This one's kind of hard because you have to like stutter step it and do like 3 taps. 1, 2. Well, it'll be a 4 tap, but 3, 4. Wall jump and then shine spark across. I might actually need to farm a little bit of health now. So I'll probably do that coming up. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about learning that, especially if you're pretty new. Like if you can 2-tap, that's good, but I would definitely start with 2-tapping, like where it's needed. Yeah, my health is extremely low for this part. Well, I'm actually gonna hit the recharge center, so I don't do this in my run, but it's not gonna waste a ton of time. Stutter stepping is basically like double tapping forward, so your front foot is the first one to run out instead of your back foot, and it allows you to get a little bit shorter of a charge. And I really hate the grapple beam, so I think if you're just learning, you might want to go for ice, just because it's a lot easier. But there's a couple ways you can get this climb without really needing it. I try to 3-tap this, just so I'm guaranteed the charge. Sometimes I run into that door though. And here goes another shine spark for you. I mean, this one's done in 80% too, so. Hit the recharge center. Again, I don't do this in my run, but I mean, it's definitely doable. It's not going to waste a shitload of time. Alright, I'm going to show you a couple ways to do this part. Alright, you have power bombs, but I'm going to do the quick way. As you're climbing up here, just get a short jump up to the 3rd ledge. Like, stand still, do a full jump, and then let that guy pass you. I'm going to have to probably reset him real quick. But that setup allows you to shoot up, and then your shot won't hit the rippers. But you have to kind of delay your jump. Wow, I missed. Alright, I guess I can do the other one. You wall jump past the 2nd one, and then lay a power bomb. A little bit higher, I would have took that block out, and then you can just jump up. And then I'll try for the quick way again. No, I didn't get it. I waited too long when I jumped. Yeah, it's a little rough for that. For the hero shot. I guess that's one of the more essential damage boosts there. Pretty sure that's to rent a car. Pretty sure all you need is a credit card. And then here I like to shoot the door as I'm doing the damage boost. So I could just run out. It depends where you're trying to learn it. Like the one before Crate, it's not too bad, like jumping into spikes. I wasted a super already, and I usually don't do this with the super anymore, but I like to 2-tap there and then crouch here to try and get the shine spark across. Somehow I didn't open that door. Oh yeah, because I shot the guy, I didn't lay the bomb. Alright, so I 2-tap, crouch here, jump at the edge so I can get speed. Shoot. I mean, that one's really tight, and I usually don't get it, but I mean, if you go quick enough, you should be able to get down here before that guy even spawns. But here's another example of where you kind of stutter step to get the speed you need for Shine Spark. I don't do this one anymore because my health seems pretty low here. And I don't know how much faster it is or if it's faster at all. Which I'm sure it's slightly faster, but right, here's where me and Zos kind of differ. You don't need to do this, I'm just doing that just because. I kind of do like the old method for killing Phantoon, where you use the Spazer. Just because there's really no chance for him to block you with like a fireball or anything, like with the any percent. I mean, timing it is different and stuff, but once you practice it a lot, you kind of get used to what you have to do for each pattern. Alright, the left pattern is one of the hardest ones to hit it. This should hit him. And then I just 2 charge shot him, and then shoot a super at him, and he'll be dead. Whereas those, he still does the 80% where you just 2x factor him. It'll make the fight a little bit faster, but either way you're gonna pause either here or be unequipping it. So I don't think overall it's very much of a time difference. Like you don't know how to do it at all, or you just don't know how to do it on him. If you have power bombs equipped, and you need at least charge beam and one of the wave or one of the other beams. When you charge a shot and you have the power bombs equipped, it'll do like a different kind of attack. Like there's the X factor, and then it only looks like that because I switched mid attack, so I'll let it go off. And then if you charge this, people call that one the golden shower, which I think is hilarious, but there's really no other uses other than the X factor. Alright, so anyway, you have the wave beam equipped. Yeah, you just hold the charge with the power bomb equipped and one of the other beams, and it'll go off on its own. I think it takes like 2 or 3 seconds. Alright, there's a couple different ways to do this part. You could... I think most people kinda, you know, charge up a Shine Spark and go across like that. I just I damage boost across just because it's easier for me. Out of my way. Alright, so I use this to line me up this little hole in the ceiling. So I'll jump up, shoot the door, run, shoot a missile, and then jump really quick just to get up. There's also another way, but I won't talk about that right now. I use the lines on the spikes to see where I need to jump, and then I just damage boost across like that. You can also bounce ball, which it's really hard, and it's pretty inconsistent, like how far you go. And also it takes a lot of health because you end up getting hit by the bottom of the spikes that drop, and they do a lot more damage. But these are just minor differences. I usually damage boost off that spark there, but I kind of forgot about it. I used the line right here on that middle spike on where it jumps, and then I just damage boost off again. Wow, I was not hoping to do that. Alright, I want to get the clip, so I'm gonna go reset the room. I usually don't kill these guys, but... Alright, to do this, you basically just hold angle down, and then jump into the little crevice, and then quickly jump out. So hold angle down, jump, jump. I actually didn't know about holding the angle down until I watched Garrison do it, and he was talking about it. Wow, I jumped really too high there. Do this room quickly. Shine Spark, kill these guys. I mean, that's pretty much the same thing as any percent, except here you just open the door, and then I Shine Spark back across. If my health is enough. I think I got hit by one of the bottom spikes in that last room, so I'm not going to be able to Shine Spark across this room again. And then this part I hate because this is pretty random. Like, you get hit by the sparks, and then sometimes it allows you to pass through those. I don't know exactly what happens. I mean, I know it's like the invincibility frames of it or whatever, but it's still kind of random for me. And then there I just kind of do a boost ball damage boost thingy. But usually I try to Shine Spark across it because it's faster. A lot of this stuff is just practicing the little things like this stupid jump. You're gonna want to jump like right here. I mean, you could Shine Spark, I believe, that platform. You just charge a shine and then jump up here, and then do a diagonal one. But there's a lot of different ways you can do this. Like early jumping like that, somewhere along there you can get it. But I jump like under this, and then I kind of work my way back around. There's a super block there that you have to shoot with a super missile. And then you gotta try and make it out before it closes, otherwise you have to use another one. Alright, for this, you're basically gonna stand along this edge, and you're gonna 3-tap to do a short charge. I usually shoot and tap at the same time, just because you only do 1 tap there, but in this room you're gonna do 2. Again, I messed it up, so I didn't get it. But that'll allow you to charge the Shine Spark there, and then just Shine Spark across. You can just run across, but I'm just gonna grapple just to save health. Yeah, if you're just learning, like, it's not really one of the most important things you need to learn right away. Just the routing, I guess, and the basic movement is more of what you need to learn at first. Like, so much of my time in my runs and stuff are lost because of minor mistakes that just continuously add up. Some of it's luck-based, but there's a lot of instances where I just lose time and time because I just mess up my execution. I mean, I'm definitely becoming more consistent since I've been doing more runs lately, but there's still those instances where you miss little things. Alright, basically, for this part, you drop out of this door, and you line yourself up along the wall that you fall. This. And there's 3 platforms like this. You're gonna shoot at the second one, and then jump under the third one. You'll kind of hit the ceiling and then turn into a ball. The shot will open this wall, which there's a missile pack in here. Let me get these guys out of my way. So you're gonna shoot at the second one, jump under the third, and sometimes you'll hit kind of the lower part and you'll bounce in there. Sometimes you'll hit this higher part and then you'll land like pretty much right in there. So let's see if I can do it. Like that. And then you want to mock ball out so you can get over here before the wall closes up again like that. Alright, I missed these missiles, so I like to jump up here just so I don't hit the door. And I'm gonna fall down. Alright, this part I just spam shots to about there. Usually it hits the door instead of the little bug guy there, but again, just a visual cue for the timing of that shot to hit that door. If you're like low on power bombs or don't have power bombs there, you can also like do a 2-tap and jump into the wall like that, or you can just lay a bomb there or whatever. And then in this room, you're gonna jump at the second mushroom like that, and you'll make it all the way down to the bottom. So 1, 2, jump, hit that guy, and then shoot the door. Usually you don't hit the door. And then for this room, after the 4th guy, I like to run into this wall and shoot down to open that door. Run into this wall to line myself up. And then at the first mushroom in this room, that's when you're going to jump and then morph into the ball. And you'll get across without really any problems. There's also another little jump you can do in there, but it's a lot tighter. Coming back through this area to do a little bit of cleanup. I like to farm these guys for the power bombs that they drop. This is the troll room. Again, I have a visual cue for when I have to jump in the background. The Metroid guys like to troll you with energy tanks and stuff right after a pit, so that's the case here. There's gonna be a pit in the floor. And if you fall down there, you're gonna end up wasting a lot of time. Alright, this room, to get across fast, you're gonna do 3 damage boosts, so you're gonna wanna land when you jump up from here, like as far to the left as you can. Run, and then damage boost. And you wanna try to make it here. And then from there, just damage boost, and then damage boost. These are your little buddies that originally teach you how to wall jump, which you kill at the end because you don't want to save them ever. And then here, there's a little mock ball you do, because if you're just moving at normal speed, you're not going to make it over. So you're going to do a little mock ball. Look, he even shows you where these power bombs are at. But he still dies, so do a little mock ball and you'll get across the gap. And then I try to unmorph in the midair and then like get a shot off and it'll usually hit that door. And this is a case of also what you don't want to do. You don't want to just run and then fall down there. So right after those blocks that you run through in the wall, you're gonna wanna free this guy. Just kidding, but oh, he's stuck. He's gonna die anyway. So alright. So basically, you run, you get hit by that one guy, and then you jump right there. And I just spam shots to get that door open. And then you shine spark across, play a power bomb. And in this next room, I try to damage boost off these spikes, but I usually don't get it. I also usually lay a power bomb up there to hit this bomb block down here, but alright, this is a little hard of a trick. So basically, I try to line myself up with this little thing that my gun is pointing at. Well, I lay the power bomb to hit the blocks in the wall, and then I line myself up with that, the edge of my gun. And then that'll allow you to hit the super missile block that's sitting right here. Instead of going to fight Spore Spawn, which I might actually do a run of that. Super Metroid 100% all bosses, so play the power bomb there to open the door above you, because you have to go up here to get this energy tank. Spam these guys with missiles. Make sure you open that door so you don't gotta kill them again. I like to go for the damage boost out of this room. I didn't get the door open, but that would have been it. And then you'll land about here, and then do a damage boost here. I mean, they're not necessary, but they'll save tiny bits of time. A little more damage, things like that. Go back down by charge. Because there's an energy tank down here you need. Well, you don't need it, but I guess it's 1%, so I guess technically you do need it. I jumped a bit early there, so this isn't going to be as clean as it could be. There's a few instances where you could jump up here and grab this, but I just like to get it right now. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. Alright, I'll wait for you. I mean, the technicality, I don't know. They're both, they both have their little tricks that you need to do. But overall, this is definitely easier. I mean, you're gonna have more health, so boss battles are gonna be a lot easier. You're gonna have more missiles and stuff, so they're gonna be easier. But generally, the route, it's not too bad, this one. Alright, here's like, well, this you don't actually need to stutter step, but it's really tight to 4-tap it, and I'm pretty fucking bad at it. Like, that was it right there. But usually I stutter step here, and then 4-tap, and then you just use this plant to line yourself up, because there's a missile pack you gotta shine spark and get. But you can also come up here. It's going to be a little bit slower, but You can, I think you can two-tap. Yeah, you can two-tap this. So, tap, tap, charge, and you can try to fall down, I guess. I'm not sure if that's possible. Line yourself over that, I guess, and then jump up. Or you can try mid-air Shine Spark. And do that into the ceiling. To get these missiles. So yeah, there's a few different ways you can get that one. And then you drop back down. Come up in this room. Normally you would, or at any percent, you would just climb up there, but there's the energy tank you gotta get down here. And I like to charge in this room. I do like a blind short charge. I'm not sure if you can get like a normal charge in that time. Yeah, I guess you can, but I try to charge and then shoot the door. You're gonna jump. There's a big turtle down there, mama turtle. You use her like back as a visual cue of when the shine spark up. And there's also a missile on this wall you gotta grab. So here's mama turtle. That's what you're gonna use as like a visual cue. So yeah, there's a lot of shine sparks in Meridia and Rick's ship. You don't have to wall jump up there, you can take the other route. I used to get hit by that guy a lot, but that just comes with practice. Again, another minor damage boost. Alright, there's 4 holes in this wall, so I usually try to time my jump after the 4th one, just to jump up there in one jump, but I missed it there. I've actually been missing this a lot lately. And then do a gap skip to get across. You just basically, after you walk across the ledge, you look down, and that'll shrink Samus's hitbox, so that she'll clear the gap, and then you continue running. I was actually really bad at that for a long time, and I still miss it a lot. There's a lot of little things you can do with the gap skips. As for how much time they save, if any, I don't know. I mean, you could just jump across those little gaps. It's not really going to make much of a difference. Alright, for this part, I do a down back, which is, walking off an edge, and then holding down and backwards and you'll fall forwards. You do it at the beginning, usually. And I try to do one here, through the door, and it usually lines you up to fall through right here, without hitting that guy or hitting the wall. Sometimes you end up landing on the floor, but it usually works pretty well. I'm actually gonna make a save here so I can practice later or whatever. I think that's what they're called. Alright. A lot of people do this differently. I use audio cues, which I think most people do, but I know Garrison lines itself up and then he kind of runs into the wall and then shoots or whatever. But I mean, there's boss tutorials for this guy, so you just gotta really kind of practice. That was bad, but still hit him somehow. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. I don't know if all 4 hit, no. I mean, that was a bad fight, but... And there's tutorials on how to fight him, I guess, properly. Alright, this is like one of the harder tricks coming up. Probably one of the hardest. Again, visual cues for when to shoot and whatnot. And when to crouch here. You gotta ledge grab that. After... Alright, I kinda got it, but I'm gonna go back and do it again and try and get the actual way. That was the halfie. Alright, so basically, I try to crouch on this line right here, and then I do 5 wall jumps, and I do a downward ledge grab, which is look down, and it shrinks her hitbox again, and then, you know, start to run. But you also have to shoot the door as you, like right before you try to ledge grab. So you're gonna do the 5 jumps. Well, I do 5, some people do 4. Jump, shoot, ledge grab, and then you gotta jump in the next room, and it's really tight. I mean, I'm pretty sure most people know what the full happy is. Whether or not they know how to do it, it's a different story. That was bad. Spamming shots is bad in that room. It causes a lot of lag. Alright, so that was a good ledge grab. I should be able to get this as long as I don't shine spark up or shine spark too high. Try a couple more times and then I'll just move on to Dragon. Which I'm just gonna kind of run through them. I don't think I'll explain too much with him. I mean, I think there's already like boss tutorials out there for him. I'll try to explain a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Grab that missile. Drop down. take out these stupid turrets that like to snipe you even though they're destroyed. Alright, again, you can have a visual cue or audio cue for the first charge here. I try to shoot and hit dash at the same time. Twice. Boom, boom. Set me up to do that. The Shine Spark and the X Factor, which did him pretty well, so. And now he's swooping like an asshole. Alright, so that was basically a 2-round with Blue Suit, even though he swooped twice. Now having this Blue Suit is going to allow me to use a Shine Spark later. I mean, you could essentially save it for whenever you want, but you can't hold the run button at all, so otherwise it'll get rid of the charge. And this is usually about 45 minutes into the run, so roughly halfway. So we're gonna use that save charge, get up here, and fuck up the Shine Spark. But whatever. It's practice. Sorry about that. Alright. Here I like to charge a shot as I'm running, and then at the last blocks there, release the shot and it'll hit that worm to get up here. And to do basically the quick drops as Samus is touching, this works with sand or the crumble blocks, so you should be slow. So basically as you're falling and like she touches, you're gonna turn, which Samus's turn animation is kind of screwy in several cases. It'll let you fall through much quicker. You're gonna do a 4-tap there to get that charge, or you can just get up here normally from the bottom. See, there's 3 quick drops you can do right there. There's a lot of them you can do all over the place, but again, there's another one. But those ones don't really matter because I don't think it takes very long for Samus to fall through that. For just the normal short charge, as Samus's front foot, so right now it's her right foot to the left, it's her left foot. As that foot is touching the ground, that's when you're going to hit the run button. You're going to hold forward and then tap the run button each time that foot hits, so up to 4 times. And the spacing gets tighter because her legs are moving faster each time, so I like to charge a shot here and then wall jump so the stupid mat doesn't hit me, knock me back down. This is where you get Spring Ball, which is a stupid item, which wastes a lot of time because of this guy. Although cool looking, he's mega slow and you gotta wait for him to destroy these. If someone found a skip to skip this room, I would fucking be amazed. Like somehow clip through the wall or do a zip or something. That'd be sweet. Alright. So as her front foot is hitting, so tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. I mean, most places you can tap twice, 1, 2, and then just hold it, and you'll be able to have enough room to charge it. Which, I mean, starting from here, I guess, just normal running, like it takes this whole hallway almost. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about halfway. And 1, 2. That's still a lot shorter than the first one, you know? Even 1, like, I think 1 tapping it still saves time. As opposed to just holding it all the hell out of my way. Just holding run. I usually shoot that door on the way down, but spring ball. Almost as good as the grapple beam. I usually try to shoot that before I land, so the worms aren't in the way. Again, that way's probably slower than landing here and then actually running. You might get more space here. Yeah, I'll save it. I'll upload it to YouTube if you want me to. Because I know sometimes Twitch videos don't load properly and stuff. Or they load a lot slower. Three, 4. Oh shit, I missed a jump. I usually damage boost off there, but you don't need to kill those worms, or those eggs, or whatever the hell they are. But, I mean, you can get decent drops from there relatively quickly. Wow, I mistimed that. That usually actually goes pretty well. Make sure you don't go up there like the 80% like I did last night in a run. Took the 80% route out, and I was a minute ahead in my PB, or in my splits, but I missed 2 items also. I mean, these guys are easy supers. I'm already maxed out, so I don't really need to farm these guys. Wow, that actually worked really well. I don't ever get that in runs. That quick drop from the speed booster. You can either jump through here, continue the jump, or you can mock ball on that. Make sure you don't go down the first pit again, which I do sometimes. because that will either waste a lot of time or just cause you to reset. Alright. As you're falling through that one, I try to line myself up slightly to the right of the wall. So as I'm falling down this part, I can shoot to the left and hit that thing, which will open that reserve tank up. I missed it there, but I mean, it's not like a huge time saver one at all, but I think it helps out a little bit. And then there's the troll block here, so you gotta... Basically, if you just hold jump while in spring ball, you won't fall. And then just make it up there. You gotta come back over here to get a missile pack, which if you get early power bombs you don't need to do, but early power bombs has a higher margin of error at the beginning, at least for me, so I kind of stopped doing that route. Because you have to do a hero shot to save time. And if you miss it, then you just reset. Again, if you're holding jump in ball form, you just jump up. So there's usually a crumble block under that missile pack, but you just bounce off it. If you decide to get ice early on or later, this is where it'll be a little bit different. I think if you get ice early, you're still going to have to go back in that room. To get the missiles coming up. You can probably get them and then run back or do something like that, but I mean, it's going to be a little bit different for depending which route you take. And then here I like to do a mock ball under all the enemies, except the last one. I jump over him, usually. Shoot, charge a shot, and then release the shoot button, and then as soon as Samus enters the door, she'll release the shot, and then jump into the missile pack. And then damage boost sometimes. It's not necessary, but okay. There's like 2 sets of walls here. I think the first one was down there. So as you're running, you're gonna run into the first set right here, and then as you hit the second set, you're gonna shoot, and it's gonna open the door. Wow, like, is there even a way out of this? Alright, so here's where the second set starts. That's when you're gonna shoot. And And this actually saves a lot of time if you do it correctly. Because you'll just fly through the next 2 sets of rooms. Alright, so you're gonna shoot. Why did I do that? You don't want to shoot there. Alright, that's the first set. Second set. I try to jump, like, I don't know, right towards the end kind of. And then try to do a second jump about here. The door will be open, so you'll fly through that. Continue on, do a couple of short jumps. I try to land here, so I just have to shoot, charge, release the shot, and I hit the ceiling, but so that's going to be slow. Otherwise, this takes a long time. This stupid space jump. It can be a lot quicker than that. Get power bombs if you need them. And then here you can either do the damage boost or you can charge through. Or just go through normally. Alright, for this, I'm going to try to get this first try. But basically, you go to the right, and you're going to do a 2-tap. And that's going to start your speed booster. And then you're going to do 4 jumps. I mean, the timing is, it's not really tight, but you kind of get used to when you have to do it. I try to do it like on a low dip like this, towards the bottom of the jump. So you're going to do 4 jumps, and right after the 4th jump, you're going to shoot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot like that. You'll open the door, and then you're going to morph in midair. And you can bounce through. Sometimes it doesn't work, depending on where you land and whatnot. So I'll try it again. Try to actually do it. 1, 2. Again, this isn't a necessary trick, but it could save a little bit of time. I mean, that was kind of screwy, but I was able to get the power bomb off within a good distance of the statue. Alright, and then for this, there's a little pillar here, this one. Basically, as you fall out of this, you're gonna line yourself up with the right, and right as you fall through that hole, that's when you're gonna lay the power bomb. It'll hit these 3 blocks down here. Quick drop. You can get these supers either before the fight or after. I don't know how much of a time difference it makes. Alright, for Golden Chorizo, this pillar in the background, you want to try to line Samus's back up with it, and then he can't get you. And you're going to charge shot him, try to charge shot him while crouched, so I'm holding both angle buttons. While he's either jumping up or standing still, and it'll hit him twice, 1, 2. But if you do it while he's falling down, it's only going to hit him once. So you're going to try to get him while he's going up or standing down on the ground. It'll be a little bit of a time saver. And then you got to come grab these. And depending if you need supers or not, you can farm for them. I try to charge my Shine Spark right as I'm going through the door. You can charge it before and you still have enough time to grab this and then Shine Spark up. Why do I have 45? I thought I should have 40 here. Although I could be wrong. And then visual cue, I missed that one, so I try to use these little like stalactites or whatever they're called as a visual cue of when to shoot my super. Wall jumps to get up that. I think the first one, after the first one, you should hit the space pirate, and then just jump up from there. Alright, this is kind of a trolley room, because if you go beyond this point, there's crumble blocks, so coming out of here can be a bit dangerous. I've lost lots of time here. And this is the Mickey Mouse room. Because this is clearly Mickey Mouse's head. So make sure you don't fall down there. And just climb back out. Just do screw attack. Try and stay along the wall so you don't fall down. I like to jump off that wall and land on that platform. As I'm falling here, I like to charge. And then screw attack that guy. You can either two-shot that guy. Sometimes you can get the one-shot off. And sometimes it kills him in one hit, sometimes you gotta charge it twice. And that's just basically gonna reduce lag. Hey, how's it going? Phineas? Fine ass? I don't know how to pronounce it, so don't hate me. Alright, so killing those guys just fucking, it reduces lag slightly. Coming through here, you're basically just, I mean, this guy shouldn't be here right now. So you're gonna shoot through him, which will allow you to run through him. Phineas. And then just screw attack those other guys. Morphing, just as you land, will allow you to pass through those platforms. The Kago, as it's called. Alright, that was a bad fight. I want to redo that. Shooting enemies, and then will allow you to run through them sometimes with invincibility. So you want to try to get this guy to jump over. I'm gonna redo that again. So you're gonna shoot to go. Well, you don't have to, but shoot to go through him. You want this guy to start jumping over you as that one's dying. So like that, and then grab his drops or whatever. I try to shine spark all the way through this room with the speed that I gained from the previous room, and just shine spark through this. You can run through the lava in the room before this one and shine spark, or not shine spark. Well, you can shine spark, or screw attack. Either way, and then the infamous Ridley fight, which sometimes goes well for me, sometimes it doesn't. I have a lot of super, so I'm only gonna hit him with 10 charge shots. I think that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think that was 9, so I think that's 10. I mean, you have a lot of health, so you can just stand in the lava there, or acid. And then it's going to be 15 supers with 10 charge shots. Which this fight is going really bad, so definitely don't use this as a reference. He's dead, so I'll grab you. I can't talk and keep count at the same time, apparently. I don't know. Maybe it's just so like you don't kill him and then die by accidentally falling in. So you could do that the same way or the opposite way. Alright, in here, I'm just gonna kill all these guys real quick. Basically, this is how you want to do it. Well, you don't have to, but you're gonna charge shot to kill him, and then pre-tap to speedball through. I mean, it's not a necessary trick, clearly, but it's gonna save a little bit of time. So to do a speedball, all you're doing is charging, and then doing a mock ball. Charging your speed booster and then doing a mock ball. Again, passing through an enemy without taking damage by shooting him and then running through him. The quick supers here so you can take out this stupid... I don't even know what those things are called. But shoot that little guy in the wall. I usually try to take a damage boost off that guy as I'm grabbing this, but I missed it. And then just run along the spikes, get back up. Make sure you come over here, because there's a couple items you gotta grab. You don't want to just start running out like you would in any percent. You can unmorph in this last little hole here and just start shooting down and take out the block here and the door. Or you could just drop a power bomb and take out that block, which will cause a little bit of lag, but it's all preference. Let's protect that. This room kind of looks like a Goomba. Shape of a Goomba, a little bit. Alright, and now you're back by wave beam. And there's still a few items you gotta clean up over in this little area, so jump across. Don't run into that guy. Usually you just kill him with a screw attack. that little hole in the wall. I don't know how much of a time difference this is, but I usually grab this one first, the hidden missile, and then I jump up and grab the reserve tank. I think some other people grab this first and then they run through the lava, which seems a little slow. So I just kind of use this. I mean, I don't think it's much of a time difference, but I just screw attack across. Duck, shoot. I usually freeze that guy and then bounce off that, but that's not going to waste a ton of time. You gotta come down here, grab these. That's the last little cleanup of this area. And then I just bounce up, drop a power bomb there, open up the power bomb block over here. So I can just screw attack and fall through. More visual cue shots, jumps. Alright. Alright, here's a cool little trick that I learned from Desi. Basically, as you walk through this room, I hold angle up or down, it'll stop you instantly, and I shoot this door. And then from here, you can gain enough speed to get this cool little mock ball trick. You're gonna do a Baxter there, and it'll just bounce you across the room. You gotta come grab X-ray too, so that's where we're heading right now. You're gonna land on these spikes so you can run on them a little bit, and then get a little bit more speed. Make it through that room a little bit quicker. I was actually gonna start playing the CDs my sister bought me, the Metroid Metal CDs. I was gonna have that playing through this little practice playthrough tutorial thingy, since I haven't like actually listened through them yet. Because you know, Metroid music and guitars is gonna sound good. Alright, what I like to do here is jump and then shoot there. And that's gonna hit the gate, freeze that guy, and then I just kind of take damage from that guy, but I'll also be able to get the speed to get like a fast climb here. Otherwise that climb can be kind of slow. Again, not a necessary trick, but do a little speed ball, take this guy out, get through this room. Alright, I stole this from Zoe. Basically, you're gonna use this block as like a guide. So you're gonna jump through that door, run, jump through, morph, and then lay the power bomb there. What that's gonna do is hit just enough for this hole to be lined up perfectly, but you gotta grab this first. So you can just kind of run and then jump up. There's a cool little like mock ball trick. It's hard. If you morph like just as you hit the edge of that, you kind of bounce through that door. But again, not a necessary trick, but it's something cool to do or learn. I didn't get it there, but I'll just take damage there. You can super missile that rock as it's falling and it won't hit you, but you have plenty of health. You don't really need to worry about it. Gonna try to do another little speed ball. Alright, here you gotta do like, I think you can actually do a 4 run here. No, you might have to 1 or 2 tap it. You're gonna charge your shine spark. And then go up the elevator really quick. And that's gonna actually save your shine spark while you're at the top. And then you can just shine spark across the pit room. Then you don't have to jump across or kill all these guys. Well, you don't have to kill them, but because the door's already open. But you gotta come down here and grab these missiles. Alright, we're nearing the end of the game here. Last few items before we go fight Mother Brain. Or go to Torian. Alright, there's a few different ways you can do this room. You can either like run up and freeze all these guys and get your speed boost. Because you gotta shine spark up because there's speed blocks down there. Sometimes you can kind of run and freeze them as you're running. That's a little hard. I haven't really like practiced it in a long time. Like something like that. What I do is I just kind of 2-tap it. Get like a short charge, and then run, and then just screw attack the room. And if you crouch, angle up, and then do the shine spark, you'll usually hit the super missile on the way up. And then you can either shine or grapple here, or just, I don't know, just get across the pit of spikes. That's all you gotta do. However you see fit. Alright, now we're at back at the beginning of the game. Last little cleanup. Alright, usually I just charge my shine and just kind of shine spark up like that and then drop the power bomb because you have to go through there. But I'm actually going to go to my ship real quick. Make sure I have everything that I should have. Alright, so I'm missing an energy tank and 2 missile packs, which I get right after this, so I didn't miss anything here. Which is good, since this is like a practice tutorial run, so... Alright. You can do that to get health and recharge if you need it, but we try to skip it now. Why did I drop that? I already had that open. Alright, so there's the last power bomb. And then exiting this area, there's a couple different ways you can do it. You could just run across like this, and then you kind of morph in midair, and I missed it, so you'll kind of bounce through this little wall here, which leads to the last upgrade and stuff. And you see this door's closed. You can do it like that, just go through normally. But what I do is I do the wraparound glitch here, which is shooting at a precise angle so that it'll hit the door on the opposite side. And you'll be able to hear the door open, so you'll know when you get in. So you're shooting it like as you're falling, and then you're running to the right. See right there, I hit it. That'll open the door on the other side, and then I do a charge here, and then shine spark across. And it'll go all the way to the next room too. Yeah, that's one of my favorite tricks to do. But it usually doesn't take me that long to do it either. I usually get it first try. And here's another troll room. So what I do here is I just jump and shoot. You leave the bottom layer of blocks there. And then you're going to want to line yourself up with the two center blocks. So you kind of hit both of them at the same time. Because if you only fall through one side, you got to go all the way back around to grab the other missing tags. There's the last item. Now you just gotta wait here for the statue to disappear. Not disappear, to drop down. I think that's like dead center. Down into Torian. I do a little down back here just to drop without hitting this thing. And then I try to land on the right side of that edge and shoot. That was kind of bad. I try to freeze this guy like that, so I can kill him as I'm running. Freeze that guy. Again, this is going to be kind of slow compared to what I normally do, but basically you're just taking out all the Metroids. Kind of manipulate how they move, so you can take 2 out or 3 out in the next room with just 1 super, hopefully. Run into this wall, morph here. Alright, that was kind of bad. Oh my god. That's not how that's supposed to go, but whatever. Alright, coming up, I'm gonna hopefully do this correctly on the first try. Probably should have saved before this. Basically, you're gonna empty your reserve tanks. And this is actually the harder strat. Unequip your suits in screw attack. And then basically you're gonna take damage like you would in any percent to try and lower your health. You want to take 11 hits here to get to the amount of health you need for the next trick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then you're going to time that. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to morph off until the wall. And then just hold left. Hold left and the buttons to do the crystal flash, which are LR, down, and power bomb. And then just hold left. As soon as you hit this, wait until right before the Metroid grabs you. And right before he grabs you, lay a power bomb and hold all the buttons for the crystal flash. And it should be able to, do the cutscene skip where you don't have to watch the actual crystal flash and get all your health back. Sometimes, if your timing's off, you end up getting, or if your health isn't enough. The health is very important there. So 11 hits, I believe, brings you down to 619 or something like that. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 619 health, which, I don't know how much you can stray from that, but you need about that much. So that trick is kind of tight. And then here's the stupid Zeptide skip, which I fucking mess up for some reason. Except that time I got it first try. And then to do that, I'm sure that's like one of the first things people learn. Actually, I'm going to do this kind of like the easy way, or the safer way. So I'm going to have my gravity suit on. After you do the Zeptide skip, you can re-equip this, and it's going to give you less damage taken. So it's a little bit easier to get the stand-up glitch. You don't need screw attack, so you don't need to re-equip that either. And with the gravity suit equipped, you're going to want to have 7 energy tanks at the end of this second phase here. It takes 20 shots to drop her, so I'm not even counting, so I don't know how many I'm at. Alright, so you're going to want to have 7 energy tanks here with gravity equipped. And then that's going to allow you to stand up during the phase where you're supposed to be stuck in a kneeling stance. Oh yeah, you got to drop under and then you can though. I don't know if 6 is actually supposed to be the amount. I haven't done it this way in a long time. So when the Metroid comes, you want to be in the air, so you're not stuck in a kneeling position. That allows you to stand back up and then deal damage to other brain while while she's in, and you're being mobile all the way. There's a little time frame here where you're gonna get like stuck in a crouch position. I'm gonna do this kind of the safe way. See right there, I was supposed to be crouched again, but you just gotta make sure you're in the air when the Metroid detaches itself from Mother Brain, and you can start doing damage right now. So the final phase is shorter. I think it takes 40 charge shots like this to kill her. It's possible to do, but it's possible to kill her before she kills the Metroid, or before her final phase actually starts. I don't even think I'm gonna make it to 31, which is her first color change. Yeah, there we go, 31. That way you don't have to deal as much damage here to kill her. And then you basically just escape. That's the end. Normally. I probably had some bad explanations during this, but it was the best I could do while trying to run the game actually. I probably could have took it a little slower, but Metroid 100% in a nutshell. It's in the room where you first get the bombs. So I would have to drop back down that little hole, go up the wall for them, and then I probably should have did that since this is just like a little fuck around run. But but yeah, that's where it bombs. Wow, that was a terrible time. I mean, I know I was just like explaining things and whatnot, but I didn't think it was going to take that long. And these are the credits. To get through the credits quick, you just sit here and twiddle your thumbs. So you're gonna play on keyboard? That seems a bit rough. I don't know if I could do that. I can't even play on like an Xbox controller with this game. It's so hard. I actually use default just because I use default on most games. I don't know. I hold the controller really weird though, so it works out for me. Ooh, nice. I wanna find like an Earthbound and Chrono Trigger card because I've never played Earthbound and I kind of wanted to. And Chrono Trigger is like my best friend's favorite game, and he always tells me to play it. But I want to actually like play it on console as opposed to emulator or something. There it is, 100%. I think I might cut the stream because I was gonna plan on doing another run, but I think the Sunday sequence break is gonna start in an hour or so I won't have enough time to do a run. But yeah, I'll try to like upload it to YouTube or something. I mean, I don't have like a recording on my computer that I could like send you or anything, but I don't know. You can figure something out, I guess. Maybe use like one of those YouTube downloaders. I can upload it to YouTube and then do that or something. All right, but thanks for watching my little practice run. Oh, they don't. All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream so I can highlight this, and then you can use that, I guess. All right. Take it easy, guys.